What's up, guys? It's the Spent Man coming to you from the beautiful North Country. Well, I made some videos about my apple tree grafting that I've been doing for years, and this year is the first year that we have fruit. I'm about to harvest my first harvest of organic apples off of the trees that I grafted. Check it out right here. Iron Lung's getting jealous over there. He's trying to interrupt the video. But we can see my graft right here that I did about 3 years ago. And it was labeled as Northern Spy, but I think it's actually Spartan. And check it out right there. Got a little bit of damage on that one right there. But most of these apples are in really good condition on the inside, and like no worms or anything. And what I did was I followed Michael Phillips' Holistic Orchard as well as I could. And see, check out that beauty right there. It's basically got a little mark there, but it's basically table grade organic apple right there. I think it's Spartan, but we started ripening in August, so it was labeled Northern Spy. I don't think that's really what it is, but anywho, back to the point there. I followed Michael Phillips' book, Holistic Orchard, on these, and started off with the 4 sprays of spring. So you try and spray 4 times, which I did, and I fell off a little bit in the early summer because I was busy planting my potatoes and other crops and things. So I will in the future be doing a BT spray in the early summer months in June. And then so what I did this year was the 4 sprays of spring, and then I did the white dirt, the kaolin clay on there, and that worked pretty good. But you know, as always with these long-term projects, it's building and accumulating kind of exercise, and you improve year after year, learning from your mistakes. And when you come out at night and check out your trees and your grafts, you can see we had a really hot and wet, look at that apple, that's like 6 ouncer right there. We had a really hot and wet early summer, and when you come out at night and put your headlamp on and check out your apples, there are like thousands of pests out here, thousands and thousands of flying bugs and moths, and you know, an endless array, endless diversity, if you will, of pests. So next year I'll be doing the 4 sprays of spring, and then I'll be doing BT, and then I'll move on to the kaolin clay and try and cover them up in the end of summer. But it's pretty awesome here, you know. A lot of time the modern kind of mentality is all about instant gratification, getting exactly what you want when you want it. And this is like the opposite kind of practice. So it's kind of a meditation and living, if you will, where I grafted this Frankentree years and years ago. So you gotta wait, and you keep doing it out of the love and the passion of tending to the orchard. And you know, you don't know if you're gonna get anything So it's a completely different mindset being on the homestead and doing these long-term projects, because the person that wants instant gratification, the kind of nihilistic modern mindset, I did something, what do I get, is just not going to be satisfied with projects like this. Because, you know, when you plant a tree, it doesn't mean you're necessarily going to get anything. There's no certainty, or there's no guarantee that you're going to get something. There's a nice big one right there. But it makes it all the more sweeter when you jump into a project you don't have a lot of experience in, and you learn through the practice of doing it, and you wind up having a little bit of success. So now that I've invested my time for years grafting these trees and planting different trees around my property, this Frankentree I have right here has like 7 different varieties grafted onto it. So now that we've gotten some success right there, in the future we're only going to have more success, because I already put in all the work. You can see I got a big green monster in there. I'm not even sure what variety that one is, but they're hanging down. And so yeah, check it out there, guys. Getting into that harvest of organic, nearly table grade apples. I won't say they're perfect, but you know, this is a lot better than you're gonna get from, you know, a Macintosh tree that just hasn't been taken care of, pruned, or sprayed with anything for years, right? So sometimes in life you put in the work, you put in the effort on the back end, and you get results through persistence, and then you know, things can accumulate, because that's what a lot of this stuff is. It's putting in the work year after year and getting accumulative results. So that is it here from the North Country, harvesting that first crop of apples after grafting for about 3 to 5 years. And yes sir, I better stop talking, because my young rooster over there seems really jealous that I'm having a conversation with my cell phone right now. But anyway, that's what we got from the beautiful North Country. Organic apples. Let's go.